James, good morning. Again, how are you? I'm so good. So good to see you.
Well, I couldn't see the camera, so now I'm worried that my desk is just a mess. But
Do you
all
see
right.
us? Do you see us?
I can see you. Yeah, I
Okay,
can see
good.
all four of you. You all
All right.
look
Hi.
We're all here.
absolutely
Sissany,
glorious.
Tanya, myself.
Hi.
How are we doing?
Well, James, I not that we need to tell the story, but there's just a couple things that when I think of you, I'll always remember.
Okay. I
It's
think I know where this
the
is going.
first time I ever met James Corden, I had just hosted or whatever I do on the red carpet for the Academy Awards.
Yeah.
And I'm not invited to the show, right? It's like you finish the red carpet and you go home, or you bum your way into something to have dinner.
Yeah.
Somehow I bummed my way into the Vanity Fair dinner and sat next to James Corden at a table. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. And our show hadn't launched at this point. We were not on the air at this point. We were going on the air in like I think 6 weeks time, something like that. Yeah.
And, it is a family radio show in the morning here, but he pursued a line of questioning.
Well, no, hang on. I was saying I don't understand your schedule because you are just so busy. You just do so much different work. And I said, when do you ever get some time to yourself? And that's and you said you carve out time, and I was like, well, that's good. I'm glad, because I was worried about your schedule. I'm still worried about your schedule. It's insane.
You're filling your schedule. You've got your production company. You've got your, obviously, your daily show. And you're also a star of film. Peter Rabbit 2 is in theaters now. I loved what you said about this, and it's so true. Sisney's got kids. Patty, whom you can't see, she's on the line. She's got kids. And I think we parents, you parents,
Yes.
you want to watch a movie that your kids are excited about and you really can laugh along with and enjoy, right,
Yeah,
James?
And you want to enjoy.
It's all you look for. Because look, there's some movies that my son or daughters will want to watch, and I'll be like, okay, there's not a huge amount in this for me. All right, and then. But that's kind of why I love Peter Rabbit, is that it really is an all-out comedy, and there's so many jokes that the kids find really funny, but parents are finding equally as funny, but for very different reasons. And that's why I think it's such a great film to go for the whole family to go along to a movie theater, now that we can go to movie theaters and all enjoy at the same time. That's why kind of the film was held back a year, really, and it didn't go to streaming, because I think everybody involved just felt like, oh no, this will be a great film for families' first trips to the movie theater. And that's, when Australia opened, it was the number one movie in Australia. When it opened in Britain, I think it's still the number one movie in Britain.
Mm-hmm.
And now it just opened this weekend and is doing so well. And I think it's for that reason. I think kids really like the cheeky sort of mischievous nature of it, and parents, there's lots of jokes and fun in there for them, in it for them also.
James, what is obviously you have your wit, but to do a show, and I asked this in the context, I remember thinking about Merv Griffin when I was growing up and the things that he used to say about making guests feel good and shining the light on them, making them comfortable. What is it you think that, because I've seen guests on your show and they seem to feel very, very comfortable with you. What is it you think that you give off to give them that?
Well, I think it's very kind of you to say that. I think the main thing we do is just constantly just say, look, this is a really safe space for you. Our show shines if you shine. Well, look, we talk about politics every night, but we don't delve completely into it and make the show about that. We want to be, we sort of look at our show as being like the place that you'd go after you've been to see a show. It's the drink after work.
Right.
It's an organic sort of open place where we just really, really want everybody to have a great time. And the way we look at it is, if we're having a good time, then we think the audience at home will check in with their friends and have a good time too. That's really the whole way we look at it. It's the way we've always approached it.
It's the bar cart of talk shows.
That's certainly one way of looking at it.
I'm just looking at a bar cart over your shoulder. That's what inspired that thought. That's a nice
Fully
office
stocked.
with a bar cart.
That's just been refreshed. What I try and do is I start at the top of it around 11 and I really get through all of it by the time the show's finished, and then at great expense, CBS restock it. I've already had 7 mimosas already.
And functioning fine. Peter Rabbit 2 in theaters. You can see him weeknights on CBS. James, thanks for coming on, man. Hope to see you soon.
So nice to see you. Can I ask a question before
Yes.
you go to play Peaches by Justin Bieber? I imagine that's next. Why have you got a gold microphone and everyone else has a silver microphone? What is the reason?
Tubbs, our engineer, why is
Don't
this one
make out
different?
that this is anything to do with Tubbs. Tubbs does what he's told. Listen, I don't know Tubbs, but I feel like I do know Tubbs. And I feel like Tubbs was very specifically told, Seacrest wants a gold mic. That's the way we're rolling. We're on the Upper West Side. That's what we're doing. Like, is it not enough that you sat in front of 2 TV screens with your name on it? You've also got to elevate yourself above us all with a gold microphone. What did you do? Win this at the host Olympics? Is that what this was?
Oh, James, and it's engraved. It says Ryan Seacrest across the side of it.
No, it doesn't.
It honestly was a gift from the microphone company, because we've probably gone through, over the 20 years of being on the air here, we've probably gone through so many of these. They sent this as a gift. I bet
they did.
I did not
why.
buy it. They said it as a gift. So,
Well,
but
God
very
bless
astute observation.
God bless Tubbs for
Tubbs.
making all of this happen.
Tubbs,
God
let him see. Let him
Let's
see.
have a look at Tubbs.
Get in the shot. Let
in
James
the
see
shot.
you. Oh, you don't have to come all the way over here, do you?
Well, he wants
That's
to make
all
sure
right.
he's in a
Worth
good
the wait.
angle.
There's Tubbs.
He's exactly who I thought he was.
Everyone needs a Tubbs.
All right, bro. Take good care. See you
So
soon.
nice to see you. All my love. Take it
Bye.
easy.
Bye-bye.